So let's get on to our draft. Our draft this week is going to be fan casts for James Bond. So the four of us are just going to pick who we either think or want to play James Bond in, I guess, the next James Bond franchise that comes out. The order of the draft is Cam, Tyler, George, and Seth. I'm jealous of Seth's fourth pick. I think that is such a great spot for this one.
I have no clue.
I think this is going to be a draft where there's not going to be much overlap. Or, I feel like there's not going to be a lot of snubbed picks. I feel like there's so many great choices to go with, but also, none of them are great at all, if that makes sense. It's just they're just picks,
I'm excited to see where this draft goes in rounds 4 and 5. Who we're just gonna throw out there.
I'm interested to see where Cam goes to pick one.
Yeah, me too.
It
Cam,
doesn't matter what I say. I'm gonna get third place and move on with my life.
Shout out George for winning the most anticipated movies draft.
Yeah, shout out George. He's on a streak right now. He's streaking.
And also, Cam.
Yeah, you're such a fucking loser for that one, George. It was
every time I'm winning. You set it to 24 hours, yet every other time it's a week.
Dude, 24 hours would have fucking helped. Not true, because the last 3 drafts have been 24 hours, and that's
I was going to win that until George tweeted
until George tweeted.
Listen, I did not think it would have that effect.
Bro, you're me.
No.
Oh my god, I can be George's friend.
Seth, you're fucking Gru with your minions running around with you.
Listen, a dub is a dub. I don't know what to say. Cam, who's your first pick in the James Bond draft? I think I know who you're going with.
I feel like there's a safe pick here.
I'm going with Aaron Taylor Johnson as my
I think that's a safe pick.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
That's not who I thought you were going for, but
I have no fucking clue who I want in this draft.
This draft's gonna get weird.
And like I said, this is the least prepared. Yeah. I have nothing right now. I'm just gonna start Googling people.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Henry Cavill at 2.
Yeah,
I know, and I should have done that for the fucking clicks, and now everyone's gonna be Tyler W. How do you keep letting Tyler get this W?
No, I think if I had first pick, I'm taking Aaron Taylor Johnson.
I also would have taken Aaron Taylor Johnson at the first pick too. Oh fuck! I'm gonna take Idris Elba. I know he's old. I don't think
that should be anything to hold against him.
I know,
I think people overreact to that.
In his prime, he would have been such a good James Bond.
Do I have to pick an English person? I feel like
no, you don't. I actually
can pick whoever you want.
There's an Australian that played James Bond.
So many British people play Americans. Americans are time to take over.
It depends how good of an actor they are, doesn't it? Really.
Our last 2 Spider-Men were both British dudes.
Our
last Batman was a British dude too.
That's fine.
Right,
I'm
Seth.
just saying James Bond is all they have.
Logically, in terms of age, I'm going to say Daniel Kaluuya.
I like that pick.
I like that
pick. He's on my list.
And then I'll go with a more obvious name. I'm going to go with Tom Hardy.
Fuck! That was my next pick, you scumbag.
I just Googled suave dudes.
I Googled most handsome actors. And then I just went through a list of them.
Funny.
Good picks.
Suave dudes. I might go for a little bit of an untraditional pick, and that's going to be Cillian Murphy.
Oh, that's a nice pick. He's not on my list, but that's an interesting pick.
Yeah.
I will go with Richard Madden.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh my! How did I forget him as well?
I was wondering if that was going to go first 2 rounds.
I forgot him.
I was.
Time to hear Cam's suave actors.
Yeah, Cam's suave actors.
It didn't come up with anything for me.
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah, it didn't help out. Fuck. I'm with you. Best looking actors is kind of where I'm at right now.
Say a name.
You know what? I actually like this. I'm gonna lose this draft already. I'm gonna pick Henry Golding.
Damn it! That was my next pick. Not even kidding.
Really?
That was my next pick.
I like that pick.
Didn't think it was on anyone's radar.
That was on my list.
Have you seen Crazy
Rich Asians?
Or
and A Simple Favor?
Snake
Eyes.
I don't know that.
Not only does he have a British accent, but he has a very, very classy sounding accent.
He's suave.
When he talks, I'm like, damn. I listened to an interview of him and immediately I was like, he's getting me my James Bond. Fuck it.
I really thought that could be a late 4th, 5th round snag. I didn't think you would take that.
I don't think he lost the draft.
Good looking man
either.
Really?
All right,
okay. I really like him.
Who is your third pick?
Can I lose the draft now?
Don't do it. Please don't. No. Okay, you're doing so well
I'll take who I was going to pick. That's not a fucking actor. I googled 40 best looking actors, and Thomas Rhett is 17. I don't know if you guys
country
know
singer.
Thomas Rhett at all. Yeah, man. All right, fuck it. I'll go an easy one, and I'm just gonna go Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah,
it's not a good pick, but I think he's good looking and he's Australian.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Good. He's suave, man.
He's like a dirty guy, where like Henry Cavill is like a clean, suave guy. Does that make sense?
Chris Hemsworth is like I think you're saying he's like he looks good when he's been in a fight. You know?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Like he looks good if he's got some cuts and bruises on him. Yeah.
All right, Tyler, who's your third pick?
I'm gonna go with Jamie Dornan.
I like that pick a lot.
Oh, nice. Well,
he was on my list.
Actually.
Yeah, I like that pick a lot.
Belfast. Yeah.
See, I feel like there's so many ways we can go, but I also I don't think there's like an obvious like next pick at all in this draft.
No.
So I think I'm just going to draft by people who I'd like to see in this role. And this might be a hot take, but I would love to see Robert Pattinson in this role.
That's not who I thought you were about to say.
He was on mine.
Nice.
I would really. I know
Batman and James Bond would be nuts.
So crazy.
Nuts.
Bro,
like 1 year you're
Batman,
Batman,
James Bond, and leading the Twilight Saga. Yeah. That's insane.
Yeah. He would.
That would be so
out of that stigma so quickly.
Seth, give me a good third and fourth pick because your draft is looking spicy right now.
I don't have any.
Yeah, man, I'm lost.
Okay. All mine have been.
I still have like 15 on my list.
I still have
sexy actor males.
Can I pick Cam Walsh 27?
You should. You fucking should.
I might.
Okay, I'm gonna go for. He is English, which adds something.
But you seem hesitant about it.
No, because I'm between two English people.
Well, you have two picks in a row.
That is true. I'm gonna go with Jack O'Connell.
Okay.
Why am I not picturing
very handsome man.
I don't
know
who
Jack O'Connell is.
No, I'm sure I do, but it's not.
I can't think of what you've seen. To be fair.
Yeah. What
isn't he Unbroken?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, it's that guy.
That's really
from This Is England
and 71.
That's the only thing I've seen.
300 Rise of an Empire.
Yeah, we don't.
I don't even know how to see.
Yeah,
we don't talk about that. All right, Seth, fourth pick.
Here's where it gets interesting.
I think it got interesting in the second round.
Yeah, but I just think there's so many obvious ones, and now there's just like.
See, that's the thing. I don't think there are obvious ones because I think at this point.
Yeah, who would that? Yeah, I don't know.
At this point, it's just like.
No, I meant the first round is the obvious ones.
Oh yeah. I think everyone that should have gone has went already. Now we're just at the point of like, all right, let's just see who we can pull out of our ass.
Okay, I'm gonna go with like a classic British handsome male who looks very good in a suit. I'm gonna go with Ed Westwick.
Oh, he was on my list.
Who?
Good pick.
From
Gossip Girl.
You spell it.
Oh, that guy.
He's like a James Bond.
Classy looking dude.
How do you spell this? Ed Westwick?
E.D. Westwick.
He's in mostly TV
like a direction,
shows.
a wick like a candle.
Wait, no, he's not in Snatch.
He's a good looking dude.
Series.
Interesting. I'm also gonna go with a younger guy who I think just looks mighty fine in a suit, and that is my homeboy Taron Egerton.
Nice.
That's a great.
Don't you think he looks older than he is?
How old is
he? Looks younger than he is.
No, I saw a picture of him with Golden Globes. The guy's looking old, I think.
Have you guys watched Blackbird?
Yeah.
No.
He was exceptional in Blackbird.
Yeah. Snub.
There's like a lot of people I want on my roster, so I'm kind of sad I only have 2 picks left. But this one I'm gonna go with Riz Ahmed, British.
Wow.
Kind of shaking up the Bond
like
role.
that a lot. He wasn't even on my radar. Fuck, now I'm mad. Shit. Cam, fourth pick.
Yeah, it's my 4th pick. I am like about as blank as this wall right here, man. I just have nothing, but I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Lakeith Stanfield. I like him a lot.
Interesting.
I don't know.
That's a good pick.
I like him a lot, and I think he could pull off the suave. I don't know if I've ever heard him do an accent. But so we'll see on that.
Final pick.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is where Cam ruins his.
No,
draft.
so I had one. That
I'm surprised you haven't taken one person yet.
I'm gonna take. Wait.
I think I'm gonna take who I thought you would take.
Is it someone who's kind of related to Chris Hemsworth?
No.
Oh, okay. I was about to take him earlier, but I don't think I want him. God, I'm like. Wait, give me a sec. Let me Google a movie real quick. Sorry. Bad podcasting right now. Has this guy been taken? I'm gonna take George McKay.
Ooh, yeah.
I think he's too innocent looking.
You think so? I think he could.
He's got an innocent face. I mean, I love him.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, I like it.
There's like 5 people I legitimately want on my team here. So I'm sad
Just
that they're going to
two
fall to honorable mentions, but we're going to talk about them later. But, and I'm so torn between 3, especially this one, but I'll go Jacob Elordi.
Ooh.
He was on mine.
That's
interesting.
Didn't know he was Australian, actually, so that's L by me. But
That's quite
I like that pick, but it just was not on my
excellent.
radar.
Speaking of people from the kissing booth, one guy in Sick was from the kissing booth, and I'm like sitting there, I'm like, where do I know this guy?
Shout
from?
out the KBCU Kissing Booth Cinematic.
Yeah. I was like, where do I know this guy from? And then it was the fucking kissing booth.
All right, George.
My final pick is who I thought Cam was going to go to, and that's Mr. Tom Holland. LOL.
Interesting. He was not on my
He
radar.
looked really. I think he's too young.
He has to grow
I think he's too young, but like
He
I don't
just
know.
looks young.
I saw him in a suit in Uncharted, and I was like, oh,
Yeah, he could pull it
true.
off.
he can pull off that suave guy.
He could, in 10 years, I think he could be a front runner.
for
When
sure.
they reboot it inevitably.
Yeah, he can be like the 2nd or 3rd Bond from now. Seth?
I can see it. All right, Seth, wrap us up with the last pick.
I'm between 1 or 2. I'll probably go for Dev Patel.
I like that.
Ooh.
I thought George was going to take him earlier, honestly.
Yeah, I thought I was going to take him too, but then I don't know. I went with draft etiquette and went for clicks, and I think Tom Holland will get me those.
Is that
Yeah, let's
Harry
hear a summary.
Styles. Harry Styles.
that was my pick that I was gonna say is gonna lose.
Hear me out here. Will Poulter.
Will
He's
Poulter.
now
Ooh,
a very
I like that.
good looking.
Yeah, he's
He's a
transformed
good-looking
into a
guy.
good looking. He started off not, and he's turned
Yeah.
No,
out.
have you seen him now though? He is.
No, yeah.
He's a good looking.
And he doesn't have a weird face either anymore. But like,
No, he doesn't have
like,
that
It's not
facial
only that he's
expression.
jacked; he's also like just handsome now.
Mhm.
Very.
I almost went Kumail Nanjiani just because I love him so much.
Yeah.
would
I
watch
really
him.
Yeah,
wanted to
he'd be good.
pick Dacker Montgomery.
Yeah.
Dacker Montgomery is a good one. I almost picked Kit Harington, but I don't think he'd be that great.
What?
Honestly.
Why did you pick Lakeith Stanfield? Like, would you not? If you're gonna say Americans who you haven't seen,
He's just kind of one of my favorite actors. I don't know. I like
would
him a
like
lot.
would like Michael B. Jordan have been a bad pick? Then,
No, that would have been a great pick. It just
Nah,
depends.
I would-
I
I
just
Damn, he would be good.
Michael B. Jordan for he could do a suit, I guess, but he's more also like
I think he looks
I don't know.
great.
He's
this
good
time.
as
He
like
could
Creed.
do a
He's
suit.
good
He'd
at
see,
good
like-
Creed. I feel like
can he
he's a
pull off an English accent though?
I don't think either of them.
That's
I
why
don't
think
think.
I should have taken him.
I almost argue. I don't think most Americans can do a good English accent.
Yeah.
No,
I
yeah.
also
I
had-
think it's pretty easy to go the other way, but I think a lot of Americans think at English accents.
Fair. I think Sebastian Stan would be good.
Yeah.
I almost went Tom Hiddleston was who I was
Yeah.
alluding at, George. He might have been a better pick than Chris Hemsworth. But
Penn Badgley,
Nicholas Holt.
Oh, Penn
That's a good
Badgley.
one.
That's interesting.
Penn Badgley, fucking
Jack
stalker at-
Quaid.
Jack Quaid would be interesting.
One
actually.
one funny thing I saw on Fancast. So people always talk about like, oh, you can't have too old of a James Bond actor. That's why it shouldn't be Idris Elba. Someone's Fancast. I just like went to the top 3 on Google just to like get some ideas. They said they want Pierce Brosnan back as Bond, and I guess he's
Isn't
60.
he like
So he's only 69, I guess. So I guess he
Really?
looks way older than he is. Like in like Eurovision, he
God.
looks so old.
Did-
But yeah, they're
I
like,
did actually
they're
see
like,
that
our
there is-
Fancast is just bring back Pierce Brosnan for another go. at
There is an
Bond.
actual rule that for the casting, there was an actual rule where it's like a lot of you have to be over 5'10" and you have to be
Shit.
under 40, And I've just realised now that a couple of mine, I think, are under 5'10" and over 40.
Daniel Craig is not over 5'10".
He
I'll
is.
tell you that right now.
Daniel,
I'll
should have
put my life
Daniel
savings on
Radcliffe
Daniel
on
Craig being shorter than
Daniel
5'10".
Radcliffe could have been.
Tyler, he's 5'10".
I don't care what
He is-
Google says. No, that's the thing. I don't care what it
Wait,
says.
what do you
online.
think? Do you think he's tall?
Daniel Craig?
Yeah.
No, he's short. That dude's
No,
5'.
he's
No, he's
short.
5. He looks 5'10". 5'10".
I think he looks
Yeah,
like
that's.
a
I mean,
small
that's like
human.
he's a normal height, but
He looks
yeah,
like
he's
George's
short.
height, like
He's
George's
not
height.
Tom Cruise, but he's short.
Right.
Hey,
What-
5'10" is not short. 5'10"
5'10's my height, so I'm not gonna.
The last honorable mention I had that I think would have probably won me the draft is I had George Carmi on here.
Yeah, that would have won you it.
I figure that's just
there was
lame.
one more that I was thinking of. The guy who plays, the guy in fucking Game of Thrones that plays Jamie. He'd be alright.
Oh yeah,
Nikolai something.
Nikolai, yeah. I can't-
he's from like
Yeah, he'd be
Jail.
something. Also, Joel Kinnaman. I like Joel Kinnaman.
Yeah.
He'd be okay.
It'd be good.
It's
All right. We'll wrap up the draft there. So Cam, Aaron Taylor Johnson, Henry Golding, Chris Hemsworth, Lakeith Stanfield, and George McKay. Tyler took Henry Cavill, Richard Madden, Jamie Dornan, Riz Ahmed, and Jacob Elordi. That's a strong draft. George took Idris Elba. I'm George. Cillian Murphy, Robert Pattinson, Taron Egerton, and Tom Holland. That's an even stronger draft. And Seth took Daniel Kaluuya, Tom Hardy, Jack O'Connell, Ed Westwick, and Dev Patel. Also a strong draft.
I've almost talked myself into this Henry Golding casting. I think
I love
I-
that casting.
I
I just
actually
thought he was gonna
love-
fall. I thought he was gonna fall.
I
I
love
would
that
want. I would
casting.
love. I'd be ecstatic if they
to see him
announced
in
him.
there,
Yeah.
Go first off. Go watch Crazy Rich Asians.
Anna really likes it. I do need to watch
It's so
that.
good, man.
Yeah.
It's just something
But
about his
also-
accent specifically is like extra
It's like
suave.
luscious, man. It's pretty cute. He's in. Oh
And he's
God,
tall.
he
He's tall
was.
as well.
He was in Persuasion.
Wait, I'm confused. Does James Bond need to be tall or he needs to be short?
No, he needs to be.
He needs to be short,
I read
apparently.
it. He needs to be 5'10" or higher or taller.
Wait,
Sorry.
Seth, you have definitely seen The Gentleman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in The Gentleman.
Oh.
Isn't he in
Is he?
Shazam?
Yeah, he's
I don't
Dry Eye in The Gentleman.
I know. Yeah, no, he is. Yeah, I get that. He's a good, and he's tall as well. I think so. That's
Yeah,
why-
he is tall, so maybe he doesn't fall into your cultural norms of what a James Bond should look like. Being a
No,
short
that's like a
person.
rule.
No, that's the thing. He should be 5'10" or over.
5'10" or over. Oh.
It's
Nah,
not even
no.
like a 5'1" James Bond. No, 5'1" do that.
Dude, Tom Cruise is like actually 5'6" or something like
Yeah,
No,
that.
he's
Like,
smaller. He's like
he is
small.
Fucking tiny, man.
It's
It's
so
so funny.